Hey, yo, what's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, if you like sneakers and you like fragrances, I got you covered over here on Aroma Kicks because we do content on both. We do sneaker reviews over here, we do fragrance reviews over there, we do a little bit of everything in between, but most of all, we like to have fun, right? We like to have fun over here. So, quick update before we get started on this fragrance review for my March Madness guys out there. We still have our sneaker bracket and our fragrance bracket going. We're getting down to the Elite Eight. I know the Final Four starts tonight. Hey, War Eagle, go Auburn Tigers, right? We got to play the Florida Gators. Let's see how that turns out for us. But we got the brackets going. They're going to be pumping out. I've got to get them out. So they're coming. Turn your notification bell on. Keep those votes coming in so we can define a champion in each bracket, in the fragrance bracket and in the sneaker bracket. It's been fun. I've enjoyed doing it, so I hope you guys have as well. The sneaker collection video is still coming. I actually just shot it. I'm going to be releasing it later on this afternoon. I can't remember. I think I'm on pair 61, but we're about to blow it up now because this is the Jordan. We're getting into my Jordans now. We've already did my Yeezys and my Air Maxes and basketball sneaker, all that kind of stuff like that. But now we're getting into my Jordans. So if that sounds interesting to you, make sure that notification bell's on because it will be dropping this afternoon. Okay, getting into this fragrance. So this is from a house that I absolutely love. Back when I bought the OG in 2018, I was like, man, this stuff smells so good. I love it. It was love at first sniff, if you will. And yeah, they put out solid releases every time. Like I've not smelled any of these that I didn't like. Now there is one that I got rid of, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But let's dive off into the House of Coach and talk about their brand new 2025 release, Coach Eau de Parfum. Roll the tape. So, like I was saying, this is the OG right here. This one came out, I think it was in 2017, actually. 2017 or 2018, I can't remember. I know the Platinum followed the year after, but this right here, again, love at first sniff. You can see I've used about half a bottle since I bought it. Got a lot of fragrances, so, I kind of just spray at will, but this is so versatile, man. You can wear this anywhere, anytime. It's got a nice pear and kumquat opening, dries down nice and smooth. It projects really well. The longevity for me is great. I mean, I get 7 to 8 hours based on it being a cheapie. You can literally find this on like Fragrance Net and Fragrance Buy for maybe 50 or $60 or even less. I haven't checked, but I definitely wouldn't pay full retail for this. You'll see it in rack room stores. I still wouldn't buy it from rack room stores because for some reason, sometimes they got them for like 50 or $60, but it's smaller bottles. I mean, if you can find it in the 3.2 or whatever ounce this is, if you can find a normal size bottle for that, yeah, it's probably worth the buy. But I'd still check the Fragrance Net and FragranceBuy.ca to see if you can get it cheaper. But anyway, Coach for Men, and then immediately the following year, again, I think it was I think this was 2018. I think the original release in 2017, and this one was 2018. But this is Coach Platinum. Coach Platinum, instead of a pear and kumquat opening, this one opens with pineapple and then dries down into a nice, mature, woodsy scent. So fruity in the opening, mature in the end. This one right here is a little more youthful, a little more clubbing, and both of them are kind of clubbing or bar hopping or whatever you want to call it. In my age, you call it the couch. But this right here, both of them you can't go wrong with. And I see this one a lot more in the rack room stores than I do the original Coach. So Coach Platinum, nice pineapple opening. Again, can't go wrong with it. And then finally, well, the year after that, this is the one that I got rid of. They came out with Coach Blue. Coach Blue had like a lime and absinthe, lime and absinthe kind of smell to it. And I like lime. I love Tommy Bahama St. Bar. I talk about that all the time. But it just didn't last on me. The longevity, like I only got like an hour or two before I couldn't even smell it anymore. Everybody's skin is different. Like Coach Blue may last a long time for you. It just didn't for me. And so I traded it off for something or another over there in the collection. But I wish I would have kept it now because the completionist in me is like wanting it back in the collection. But it is what it is. It just didn't last on me. I enjoyed the scent. But in 2023, so they took a break. They took about 3 years. Of course, we had the thing came through, the pandemic and all that. But they released Coach Green. And Coach Green, I quite enjoy this one. This one has a kiwi opening. So again, you go from pear and kumquat in the original to the pineapple in the platinum. And then you have the kiwi and the Coach Green. And this one's definitely mature in the dry down. Almost not quite like Polo Green, like the OG, but it reminds me. It's got like a very herbal green. It's called Coach Green, right? So, duh. But it has a very mature smell, similar to the Coach Platinum, but a little bit even more mature. Okay. But that kiwi opening, it's a synthetic. I mean, it's a kiwi note, it's synthetic, but it does smell good. So, and this one right here, actually, and I was in Burlington a few days ago, and they have this one in there. Again, smaller bottle, and it was like 40 or $50. So wouldn't pay that. If you see it, check the internet first. But Coach Green. Now, the star of the show. So I've been waiting for this to come out, and it finally has dropped in my local Macy's and Dillard's. A lot of people have already got it already, but it just came out this week. As a matter of fact, when I was in there, I was like, let me spray it on hand because, hey, pro tip for you guys. My fragrance family, you guys already know to do this, but for my sneakerheads or anybody out there that's just getting into fragrances, you'll walk into the mall and you'll get the tester strip and you'll spray it on the tester strip and then smell it and be like, that smells good. Give me a bottle. Guys, don't do that. The openings of your colognes that you buy, they typically only last a few minutes. Some of them last a little bit longer, but that's not usually, some of them are linear and that's the way they smell all the way through. But most of the time, I would say the fragrances are going to change from the opening to the mid to the dry down. So what you want to do is get the lady behind the counter. If they've got it on the counter, go ahead and spray a couple of sprays on your hand. Walk around the mall. Go grab you something to eat from the food court, or go grab you a margarita from Ruby Tuesdays, or whatever you want to do. That's what I do. But you know, go enjoy yourself for a little while and keep smelling, and that'll tell you if you really want to buy it. Okay, do not buy it on the opening. That's where they'll sell you at, is that opening, because most of the time, most openings are fantastic, and you're like, God, that smells so good. Let me buy it. But anyway, just telling you that because that's what I did with this. I sprayed it on, even though I knew I was going to buy it, right? Because I like Coach. But I sprayed it on. I was like, the opening smells great. We'll talk about the notes, longevity, and performance, and all of that in a minute. But this one's a great one, guys. This is a great one. I'm talking about, again, the 2025 release from Coach, and I've not unboxed this yet. You can still see it's wrapped up in the cellophane. I just purchased it, like I said, but Coach for Men, and this is the Eau de Parfum. Okay, so the Eau de Parfum. This is the 100 ml. I paid 100. So I think it's 122 retail, but Macy's was having a 15% off. They do that quite often. So I think I got it for like 110 or something like that. So not a bad purchase. This will go down in price, and you'll be able to get it at discounters later. But nice presentation right here on the box. As a matter of fact, let me take it out of the cellophane so you can see it a little better. Let's go ahead and unbox this guy real quick. There we go. Now, there's the actual presentation right there. So you've got Coach for Men in gold. Get it to focus. You've got Eau de Parfum down there. There's your concentration, 100 ml, 3.3 fluid ounces. On the sides right here, you have nothing. On the top, you have nothing. And then on the bottom, you've got your batch code information. I don't know if that's upside down or not. And your batch code and a bunch of other stuff that you might not care about. One thing you might not notice is that it has like a textured leather look to it, which I think is classy. So black and gold, classic colors. Let's go ahead and open it up and let's talk about the juice. On the inside right here, you've got some information if you want to pay attention to that. Basically what it's telling you, and this is on all the Coach fragrances, you can actually turn and lock the atomizer. So that's what that's informing you of at the top of the box. Let's get this guy out. Okay, so here is the bottle, guys. Boom, all blacked out Coach bottle. And I noticed right here, right off the rip, you've got your typical Coach hang tag in leather, but then you have this Coach gold hang tag as well that comes off of it. It's kind of glaring in the light there. But so that is the presentation of the bottle. And again, your atomizer, you turn it like that to lock it. Okay, so you can't spray it. These atomizers aren't that great on Coach fragrances, but let's go ahead and give it a spray and let's talk about the notes. So this will be my scent of the day. Uh-oh, guys. There. I was just talking about the atomizer and then mine doesn't work. I was about to be a defect return, but there it is. There it is. So guys, this right here is going to open up very similar to this guy right here. No joke. This reminds me, and it did in the store when I sprayed it on hand. This reminds me of Sauvage Elixir. This opens up spicy. The other ones open up with a citrus note. This one does have bergamot at the top right here, but off the rip, it smells like Dior Sauvage Elixir to me personally. It has a very similar smell right off the rip. Now, the other notes in this, you get cedarwood, you've got some geranium in it, so you are going to get a little bit of floral touch to it, but it's really dark, it's really spicy. I won't say dark and spicy. I'd say fresh and spicy because that geranium adds some freshness to it. But you also have bergamot in here, so there's bergamot in the top. But I do not get a lot of citrus in this guy. So this one's going to be good for the spring and the fall and the winter time. All right, so that's when you're going to want to wear it. You can wear it in the summer. Most Coach fragrances are versatile, but this one right here is the first one in the line that I've smelled that is really going to be good for fall and winter, to be honest. In spring, if it's a little bit cooler, outside. But again, you're going to get that cardamom, that bergamot, cedarwood, uranium, and then in the dry down. So after a few hours, you're going to pick up leather. This has leather in the dry down, which makes it a super nice fragrance. None of my other coaches right here have leather in it. So you take that fresh, spicy opening that you get from that, almost like a Dior Sauvage elixir. You mix it in with the fresh aspects from the geranium, and then you mix in the cedar. I think it's got cedar wood. I can't remember. I put the notes up there, so I could be wrong, but I know it has the leather because the leather note's going to come in and it's going to be dominant in that dry down. This is all around, guys. This is I would put this right here with my. Oh, I was about to grab Coach Green with the OG. These are two polar opposites. So this is the OG Coach for Men. This is the Eau de Parfum, and they did it right. Yeah. See, I'm already starting to pick up that leather note, and it's sweet. It's sweet. So I said fresh and spicy, but as it dries down, that leather note brings out the sweetness in it. And it's almost got like a metallic smell as well. And a green. It's like fresh, metallic green, fresh, leathery, and then spicy from that cardamom up top is the best way I can describe it. So again, let's go ahead. Let's talk about the sillage. The sillage is great for about the first 4 hours. You're going to get about an arm's length. My wife could smell it. I just sprayed it on my hand that day, and my wife could smell it. So you're going to get a decent amount of projection on this guy. I say after about hour 4, it's going to become closer to the skin. It's going to be an intimate scent where somebody close to you is going to actually smell this. In regards to, we talked about the sillage. In regards to the longevity, I got about 7 to 8 hours. Again, I sprayed my hand a few times. I can still smell it on my skin that afternoon. And I had already went back and purchased it because I knew I wanted it. But the longevity is good. So you don't have to worry about longevity. You don't have to worry about projection. We went over the time of year you want to wear this. You want to wear this in the spring. The fall and winter is exactly when you want to wear it, but you can get away with wearing it right now. I just wouldn't wear it probably in 90 degree heat or more, especially if it's humid outside like it is here in Georgia. And then what is it versatile? So yeah, from a standpoint, if you want to wear it to the office, if you want to wear it out casually, absolutely you can. Again, and it's really, you can wear it during the summer. It's not going to hurt anything, but that fresh, spicy aspect to it with that leather is really going to make it perfect for those times of year. So it's a mature scent. It is not youthful, playful. Again, it reminds me of Dior Sauvage Elixir, but it's a banger, man. It's another win from the House of Coach. I would definitely recommend it. There's a seal of approval right there. So go out and check it out, man. Get your nose on it. Like I said, spray it on your hand, wear it. Let me know what you think. If you've already purchased it, if you like the House of Coach, get down in the comments and let me know. I hope you enjoyed today's content. Remember, we got a lot of additional videos coming soon. Sneakerheads, stay tuned. We got those Jordan videos coming. Love you guys, man. Thanks for supporting the channel. Peace. I'm out.